Scorpio, to your end of the month reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay. Just had that solar eclipse. So let's get in here and see what's going on. If you guys haven't watched that video, you might want to. It's talking about that wealth, bringing in that prosperity. So let's see. Ooh, this wants me to cut. This makes me want to cut it weird. So hold on, guys. It says, hey, wait, hold on. I want you to cut. Okay, there we go. Balance. It says it's time to do some balancing acts over here, taking on some Libra energy with the same as the Justice card, with memories of love with the Six of Cups coming out. Prosperity begins. Ace. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So let's just see what we got going on here, guys. Conflict and defeat. Ooh, rejoice and celebration with the solar plexus. Okay, okay. Three of Cups to the solar plexus chakra over here, saying that I have the intentions to want to do so. So we're looking at this balance of what is coming in for you as you are getting this gift from the universe, which I always see as kind of a gift because it's like something you've been wielding. The Ace of Pentacles means that this is the gift. This is what I've been looking for. I was the magician. I made this and I wielded this, and this is the coin that I'm receiving, this abundance, this manifestation that's coming towards me. The fruits of my labor. It's the seed that you planted that's growing and coming straight to you. You put in a lot of memories and love. It looks like you've been doing this for a long time, really trying to balance this situation out. Could be months, years. It doesn't matter. Everybody's is different. But it's actually saying it's actually growing the fruit finally, and it's pentacles, so you know it's money. So it could be a job that you've been working your buns off for. It could be a home job. Could be investments, it could be a love, it could be anything, whatever you love, right? Whatever you feel like it's, you'll know what it is. There's been a lot of conflict and defeat within the situation, but you finally are going to be able to celebrate this at the end of the month. We do have 1, 1, 1, 6, 5, and 3s. So I like that. It's kind of going in its own little row over here. But this is where you put in all your attention, all of your attention and intentions. So it means you focused a lot of energy on this, and you finally are going to celebrate this situation. Could even be school. Okay, maybe you've worked really hard and you're going back to school. Maybe you paid off a loan. You'll know what it is because you'll know that, you know what, it's time to celebrate that I have this. Something that you put a lot of sacrifice into. Wow. So you've sacrificed a lot. 3, 3, 3 all together. Look at that. And then 3 again. So definitely feeling like you put in all the efforts, all the joy. You've focused a lot of attention on this. You've built this. For some of you, it could even be a job that you've built from the ground up, and you're finally seeing the fruits of your labor over here. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Finally feeling like it's balancing out. So if you felt like you were losing a lot of money, you might feel like you're gaining all that money back because now it's finally even. It's transitioning, it's changing. You're trying one more time. Whatever it was, you could have been in indecision. You may have been feeling like you were aimlessly drifting from this situation. You may have even had fear that this was never going to turn around or was never going to come into fruition for you. So you may have had a lot of fear of loss, or it was just never going to come in the way you wanted it to, and now here it is. It could have also been draining you and giving a lot of lack of motivation. But now all of a sudden it's like everything is turned around. Everything that you put, it's like all the passion that you put into it instead of draining you is now coming full circle around, right? Love that. Yeah, for some of you, you even used a lot of inner resources. You might even spent a lot of money, right? Like a lot of money, to where it exhausted your resources. Not just exhausting you, but it also your resources. I'm going to tell you right now, for some of you, if this isn't a job or anything like that, it could also be a divorce. You've spent a lot of money trying to get whatever it is that you need out of this situation when it comes to a divorce. Just want to bring that up. It's not for very many of you, I don't think, but I do see that because of the Two of Cups. I do say that there was a lot of ways of communicating this situation and using a lot of mental energy. You've saved everything you could. I even feel like there's a lot of things you put on the back burner just to try to save this or try to keep this going, right? For some of you, you are on the brink of bankruptcy. It was like, if this doesn't come in, we're going to go bankrupt. I mean, it literally left you depleted, but now you're seeing the turnaround. So you don't feel like you're going to be depleted because you're seeing the fruit, like I said, the fruits of your labor coming in. So it was like I did all the hard work. I did everything I was supposed to do. I think for some of you, the only way to keep yourself out of bankruptcy was you took out a lot of loans. You might have a lot of loans to have to pay back. It could be the Seven of Pentacles that you have also. It was like, thank God that this is turning around, because we can only do what we can do before we're exhausted. All of our everything. We have nothing. So now it's going to feel like you're going to be celebrating the situation as new things are coming in. As you're finally seeing your prosperity. You're finally seeing that money coming in. Yeah. Releasing all the pain. Releasing everything. Seeing new possibilities. Seeing new surprises as the wheel is in your favor. Wow. So definitely a huge turnaround when it comes to money. You're going to see it, you're going to know it, you're going to feel it. It's there. It's going to just pop out of nowhere because it's your time. It's almost like you could only go so far. Prosperity begins, please. Show me the money. Sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it, so get what you want. But it felt like forever. Yeah. And I do feel like there was a lot of limitations. And I think you went through a lot of limitations. And I think you ended up having to put yourself through a lot of worry and limitations there for a while. I think for some of you, you tried to keep it together as long as possible, but there was a lot of fear. But it was like the day in, day out thing that I had to just keep my power. Yeah. And now it's going to feel like you're getting your focus back on your needs the way it needs to be, instead of, oh gosh, what's going to happen? No, because you have the Three of Cups, which is saying, now I'm moving up. Now I'm finding this money. This money is finding me. And my career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, salary increase. So whether or not you're now getting a new job, or you're, whatever it is that's going on, it's now in your favor, and you're going to find yourself, getting your fertility, reaping your rewards. Don't sacrifice family for your career. But definitely feeling like you're finally in the place of authority. You're finally sitting in that throne. Man, it's been a long time coming for that one. But you finally got it. So, overall card for money. Overall card, please. Keep an open mind as something is unfolding just for you. Apply scientific methods to solve your business or financial problems if necessary. And the next card coming out is Underworld. Look at new, unique approaches to create new streams of income. As the world changes, so can your methods of making money. Wow. Wow. So you might even see new things coming out of this. You're like, okay, so this is working, and this is working really well. Maybe I can also start doing this and doing that, or As things are really, look at that, taking off. As things are really taking off for you. Things will take off quicker than you expected. It would help to establish a clearer plan before moving forward. Now is a good time to take action. There is no stopping you now. Yeah, as everything is coming together, it's like the woodwork, right? It's like everything's coming out of the woodwork. I think for some of you too, it's just a very slow process. And it just felt like it was never going to work. Kind of reminds me of my second channel a little bit, and that's fine, right? But you just keep going, right? You just keep going. But I do feel like there was some limitations where you did feel like maybe, am I doing the right thing? Right, the labor. Your hard work will pay off sooner. Keep going. Hard work is the key. What lasts will never come easy. Yeah, and it was one of those things that didn't come easy. This feels like this was really freaking hard. And it wasn't, it didn't feel like, I don't know, for a lot of you, it was almost like it wasn't designed to be so hard, but why was it so hard? Maybe there's a lot of competition in that area. It just feels like whatever was going on with you, it really was much rougher. And like I said, even if it was a divorce, and it felt like it took everything in the world to get your lawyer to do what you needed to do, and you're spending all your money on this lawyer, it's finally coming back around to you. You're going to find your assets are coming back to you. Things are actually working for you. But I really do feel like for the majority of you, maybe it's 2 in 1. Yeah. So let's get an overall card over here. I am transforming myself and my life with each conscious breath, thought, word, and action. I'm being fierce. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Very beautiful, guys. And if you like this, hit that big old like button, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.